Hi, my name is Dr. Marc Reynolds, and I'm a voice teacher, a performance coach, and stage director. Today we're going to use a mini lesson on how to use the stirrer straw as one of the most powerful, potent teaching tools of all time. First, if you go to the link below, you'll be able to find the right size of straw, but it's a smaller size, not the normal one you would get with a soda, but the ones that you might find in a ginger ale or something like that. It's important that we get the right size because it's going to help us get the right balance between force and airflow going through our vocal folds. That balance is not just a matter of putting a large quantity of air through our vocal folds, but it's amount of pressure coming together of vocal folds and speed coming through it. It's more a matter of consistency of speed than it is huge quantities of air coming through. The faster that airflow is going through, the quicker it'll pull those vocal folds together and make a nice, clean, efficient sound. So let's talk about how to use this. First of all, let's take this straw and we're going to cut off just a bit of a piece of it. An inch or two is great, just enough so you can hold on to it with one hand, but don't have to have the whole rest of it. If you don't want to cut it, you can use the whole thing, that's fine, but might as well save a little bit of plastic and turn one straw into 3 different tools. Second thing we're going to do is we're just going to blow through this straw. Our goal as we're blowing through is just to blow and keep that sound consistently coming through that straw and keep it so there's just a little pressure behind it. Not enough so it's going to puff our cheeks out and not like we're feeling like we're trying to press a lot of air through it, but just keeping that air moving nice and fast and consistently through. We're going to put our other hand in front of the straw so we can feel the consistency of that air. The goal here as we're using this is to get the sensation of what it feels like to use the right amount of air and to keep it consistent, so that when we start singing, we can remind our body to just do exactly what it did when we used the straw, but while we're singing. So let's try it. It'll look something like this. And I can keep going a lot longer than that, but if I do it right, I hear a little bit of hiss coming through that straw. The next step is to sing on a slide in between 2 notes, trying to keep it nice and consistent. As we go up the scale, we don't want to push more air through it. We also don't want to decrease the airflow. As we come down the scale, we don't want to decrease the airflow or increase it either. The key is often not thinking about the 2 notes as individual events, but keeping the air flowing all the way through both notes, nice and consistent. Let's try it. One of the reasons today I want to use a straw is because my voice is really croaky today. I've been suffering from a lot of allergies. So this little tool is a great way to get the voice back in shape and keep it usable. The third step that we want to use is to actually sing along with a song. Our goal here as we're singing with this is to sing along without increasing or decreasing the pressure as we go, but keeping that same nice balance we had when we were just blowing through the straw. Hearing a nice consistent hiss coming out as we're singing. So here we go. You get the idea. Now, what's really surprising is the next step. We're going to go through the same sequence. We're going to go back and blow through that straw one more time just to find that balance. I'm going to sing in between 2 notes. I'm going to blow through the straw on the bottom note and the top note. After I've sung through the straw on the top note, then I'm going to drop my jaw, trying to keep everything the same. Let's see what happens. Ba. So, without trying to change anything, all of a sudden my voice came right on out. That's what's so surprising to me, is that with such little effort, we get such a big sound. If I'm singing through the straw, the sound I'm making seems small, like it couldn't be big at all. But as soon as I drop that jaw, I see how big it can really be. Finally, we get to the third step of the second time through. That's when we're going to sing through a song. On one phrase, we're going to sing with the straw, the next phrase without, the next phrase with, the next phrase without. What this looks like is like this. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Again, my voice is a little croaky, but hopefully you get the idea. There are a lot of other benefits of using the straw, but I hope you give it a try and see if it can help you. If you'd like to learn more, have a private coaching or lesson online, please visit me at mrperformingartstudio.com. I would love to see you online for a lesson. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell down below so you can get future videos.